pointing to a tavern in the
Your team
workshop.
has destroyed an inhibitor.
Ugh,
Your
sorry.
team has destroyed
A
a
tavern
turret.
in the workshop. Oh, what's the fucking name of it again? uh,
Dominating.
sorry, that's not forgetting. Uh,
Your team
oh yeah,
has
the Hag's Haven.
destroyed a turret.
Called the Hag's Haven, along with some more actually active blacksmiths in the area. Already discovered a chain of
Summoner has
blacksmiths.
disconnected.
Um, a couple of people, especially Davina, noticed that the statue caught a glimpse of a red-haired woman that vanished, and the statue had changed from the gnome from male to female. This is the second time she had noticed this lady, as the first time was at the docks, and Scamp, who was presumed dead, was walking down the mast, or walking down the gangplank onto the docks. We, after some intel gathering and scouting, the party went to split up. Two of them staying at the tavern due to a unconscious Davina from alcohol-induced sleep, with Eterna and Bilgurk heading back to Bilgurk's place. Um,
Yep.
waking up to a bunch of snickle floofs,
Yep.
which they got away from.
Hmm.
But as they're getting away, and as Amelia and potentially Davina were waking up, the ground shook and a large explosion sounded to the east, with smoke coming up immediately. It sounded towards the quarry.
Oh boy.
Okay, so what is everyone doing?
Well, me and Bill Gurk are flying to the site.
Yep.
This round.
Oh, and
So,
also thanks for letting me sleep on your roof.
Stuff on it. It's not. No.
No
It's loop.
problem.
It's all loop.
Amelia, Davina, you guys hear this? You guys are inside the tavern at the time. Um, Davina, is it Davina awake?
It's so much easier to sleep though.
Roll perception to see if you wake up from the loud ass explosion going
Roll
on.
it.
Yeah, roll it if you wanna. Yeah, make sure my game log's working.
Let's see. Your perception is +3. Okay. That's a 7.
Seven.
So no, you're dead ass asleep still.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll just ride on Siva's back. It's fine.
Steve is currently different.
Anna.
Turna.
I'm going to the site. You gotta get your
Hey.
own ride. I can't lift you.
Is Amelia waking up from this? Probably.
Was already awake.
Awake. Okay. So, do you try to nudge Davina awake, or do you just leave her there?
Yeah, I'll try to wake her ass up.
Alright.
Nudge, nudge.
My hand slaps her back. Bitch, leave me alone.
Wake your ass up.
Mira,
We got cool shit happening outside. Let's go.
carry me.
Yeah, 14 strength. Ain't carrying your ass.
Okay, I'm gonna need Davina to give me a con save, by the way.
What? Why don't you do a con
Ooh.
save?
Hangover check.
Oh shit! Yeah,
What is it?
you're getting a hangover check.
Oh fuck. It's all good.
Let's see how hungover you are.
Oh,
The con save.
8.
Oh yeah, no, you Davina, you wake up, or you get awoken from Amelia frantically shaking you, and as you go to get up, your head is pounding and spinning, and you haven't felt this bad in a long time. Basically, since your first taste of the red stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Are you two leaving the tavern? You.
Yeah, I want to see what cool shit's happening outside.
So immediately, dragging um Davina with the help of Davina's wolf, who's also dragging Davina, concerned for safety. It's kind of growling. You guys enter the street, and this street is currently very crowded with people rushing into and out of the city. Uh, Eterna and Bilgert, you guys have the pleasure of being above this. Um, and you guys, and how high is that sword fly, by the way, Eterna? Or do you?
It. I don't think it has a limit to how high, anyways,
Yeah.
because it's just a broom of flying.
Cool. Okay. So you guys, I'm assuming, are flying over taller buildings. Um,
Yeah.
Davina and Amelia, you guys catch the top of it, but Eterna and Bilger, you guys see this massive plume of gray black smoke starts to rise and blow to the north from the wind. There's a light breeze in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Eterna and Bilger, you guys can definitely tell that it's coming from inside the quarry.
Well,
Wait for asleep at this point.
You're awake, and me and your wolf are dragging you
You're
back.
you're awake and very hungover. Awake and very hungover.
well, Bill Girk, I hope you enjoy quarries and caves.
I'm a goblin. Of course I do.
Oh yeah, how the kids?
What kids?
Okay.
Okay. Bilger and Eterna, give me a perception check real quick. If you guys
Oh,
are in the air.
perception.
That's an 11.
That's a 25.
Holy shit, that's funny. Okay, so Eterna, you're focused mostly on the smoke. Bilger, glancing down on the sword, below you guys, you do as you guys go over the wall of the city, you catch a glimpse of Davina and Amelia as they're just leaving the gates. Through this insane crowd of people and smoke. As it's about like a usually like a 10-minute walk from this gates to the edge of the quarry.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
How close are we to them?
To the Vina Media.
Yeah.
Um, above the above the original rooftops. You're probably about like 70 feet above them at this point.
Okay, so they could probably hear me. I'm gonna
As
laugh at them.
you're gonna laugh at them.
Yep, just flying above.
If I could see them, I could message them with my telepathy from my race.
Oh, you're psychic butterfly.
Yes, but I can't see them because I'm focusing on the smoke and where we're going.
Understand. How long would it take for us to get there? To the
For
quarry?
Eterna and Bilgurk, probably like 1 to 2 minutes flying.
Okay.
Actually, what's the sword flight speed?
I think it's like 60.
Yeah,
It
it,
is
it prob
60,
it
yeah.
yeah yeah it probably be like anywhere from like 1 to 3 minutes, depending on
Hmm.
wind and any potential vultures. that you guys were, which actually right now you guys do notice Booker that and Eterna too. The vultures that are set to circle the quarry often at night during the day are
Mhm.
all flying away from it, right,
Hmm.
and away from the city.
Well, that means there's nothing dead there.
Both good and bad.
Yeah.
Um, so as you guys are flying, Bilger, I mean, Amelia, Davina, you guys are basically rushing, weaving your way because you're both rather small and shifty, easily making way through the crowd. You slip out the gates, the wide open gates, as people are rushing in. The civilians and workers are rushing in, and what looks to be other adventuring parties, some adventuring parties, and some guards rushing out.
Mike.
What, what are you guys doing?
Uh, I guess still trying to figure out where all the smoke and fire is coming from.
Alright. So,
Okay.
give me a perception check real quick.
Okay, I can do that.
Mira, come on.
18.
Okay. With that, as you exit the gates, through the crowd of people, at, mostly rushing in at this point, um, you can gather off the distance. You see a little merchant cart just set off to the side of the road. Looks like it's been there for about a day or two from the way the grass is around it. It's currently closed, but um, but farther down, about a few hundred feet away, uh, you see this wooden structure that says the hero's quarry on it, and behind it, what or you can imagine the quarry would sit, is big plume of smoke rising up. And as you follow the smoke, you catch the vultures leaving. You catch a couple people in the air flying. um,
We
yeah.
Mothman flying through the air.
Yeah, we're on the flying sword. Yeah,
She's shedding floop.
Like Appa did in one.
I don't shed.
It's just
That's a
snowing.
lie.
You
It's just
shed.
it's just snowing.
Standard.
No
um,
one.
Too.
Mm-mm-mm.
right. So if you guys just continue on to the quarry, um, Eterna in the air. Are what are you doing as you guys are pushing the quarry? Eterna and Bilric take off ahead of Amelia and Davina, just due to flight speed and lack of things in their way. What are you doing?
mm, when we get there, is there a like when we get close to the quarry, is there a safe spot to land?
Uh, yeah. The area around it, for the most part, other than the main road, is decently empty. There's a bunch of grass patches off the side of the road. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, there's areas all around it. From above, you can't really tell what's to the north side of it because of the way the smoke's going.
Yep.
But the south, east, and then where you come from the west are all, other than people, pretty clear and look pretty safe. You get the feeling that whatever causes is inside currently, not out.
Yep. Hmm. I'd say, once we get closer, we land and wait for the others to join us before we head on in. Unless, Bill Kirk just rushes in.
How am I being carried, actually?
Yeah, fireman's carry. So like you're in my arms.
Okay.
like That's kind of funny.
Well, then in that case, I'm waiting for you to land because it's difficult to get out.
It's difficult. He's trying, but it's difficult. All right. So, you guys land, and after about you gather about 5 minutes, Amelia and Davina, um, you guys basically beeline as fast as you can. Um, Amelia out of curiosity, and excitement. Davina out of, well, she's being dragged, and still has a killer headache. You guys, Amelia, like just keeping an eye on Eterna and Bilger as they fly through the air. You catch some land and notice Eterna's big frame as they sit there waiting for you.
All right.
Uh, Amelia, Laura.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's eating. Yeah, yeah. So you guys run for about 5 minutes, keeping an eye on Eterna and Bilger, and you watch them land, and then you see Eterna's big frame looking back as if waiting for you two. While Bilger is still being held by Eterna.
Oh, I put him down.
Oh, so
I set you on the ground like a
okay.
child.
I'm going to act like I'm picking fur out of my robes, even if there isn't any.
Leave my moth alone. He doesn't shed.
Not everyone knows that.
We can start lighting candles in the room and see if he's attracted to him.
Oh God.
I mean, you already started this on once. Anyways, um, Amelia and Davina, what are you guys doing as you come up to this come up to the quarry, and see Booger and Eternal waiting about 50 feet out from it?
Um, I'm gonna. You said there's smoke
Oh,
coming
yes,
from.
smoke's coming from it. You actually can't see the edge of the quarry, the pit from it, from at all, because it's completely obscured by smoke as it's starting to spread a bit on the ground a bit now, as well.
I'm guessing those two didn't see what was going on. So I kind of want to go down and see what's going on. See what's causing the smokes.
So you
All
blow
right.
right past Eterna and Bilger.
I look at Bilgrick and shrug, and then chase after Amelia.
Okay. Um,
Buguk shakes his head.
okay. So as you guys go past the wooden frame, the wooden sign, the hero's quarry on it, which is you guys enter, because some become like enshrouded by smoke as it's starting to spread quickly
Mmm.
and expand. Um,
Oh, nasty shit.
Amelia, who's at the front, I'm gonna need a perception check from you real quick.
Yeah.
Just thirsty.
Keep your thirsty self to yourself. Oh, that's a 5. I
Can I
didn't
bite
see
Laura's
shit.
neck?
Keep your horny, bloodthirsty.
I'm not
teasty-
horny. I'm thirsty for blood. I need the drink.
Hannah, it has not been a week yet. Shut your twat. You don't need it. Shut up.
Okay. Um, so So, so basically, right now, Amelia, you're currently in the way with the wolf and the Vina behind you, Turna and then Booger behind them. Um, in the smoke and the rush and excitement, you don't see the edge of the quarry fast enough.
Yay.
Um, and the wolf behind you realizes this as you step over the edge of it and bites you but the wolf can't get a grip and goes over with you.
Mm.
Get take fall damage, and I
Um,
take piercing damage. Lovely.
it's at this point, um, Bilger, Davina, and Eterna, this shadow rushes past you three in the fog,
Oh,
Mm.
Hmm. Beautiful.
and you hear a clenched, toothed whimper.
Oh no.
As immediately you take 2 points of piercing damage
Lovely.
as the wolf whimpers and bites through your leather boot. And as he rushes past, you like, gently lifted or quickly lifted and put back on solid ground.
Hmm. Lovely.
As a big gust of wind comes from seemingly nowhere, and the smoke clears. Standing in front of you three, and besides you, Amelia, um, there's a silver polished with like some green patterns across the body. This big, this like 6 foot tall metal humanoid,
Hmm.
and you notice you don't all you see is his back. Um, as lights are going around, he's looking down over this crevice, and he takes off, starting straight down the side of it. Yeah.
Hmm.
do I know who this is?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is one of the Bilger. Yes, Bilger. This is one of the well, it's not really a member of the council, but he's considered the council's like warden, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Um, goes by the name of Slaughter. No one knows if it's his real name or not. He does not confirm or deny that, but that's what he goes by. Um, he suspects something else. Actually, no. Look, you know his real name. Um, it's Munchkin. his his creator his creator named him Munchkin, but he hates it. So he tells everyone Slaughter. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
And he hates you for it. But
Good.
um, he he's a warforged who basically is in charge of keeping the council safe and stopping any big disasters in the area. Um, the one big thing about it, other than like his glowing green emblems, he only has one eye from a scuffle like 50 years ago. Uh, he only retained his right eye and his golden right eye. That's all he retained. He never actually got the left one repaired, as he likes to look.
Yeah, of course he does.
And he has a nasty habit, but you haven't experienced it firsthand in a while. So yeah, he rushes off down the side of the wall. By the way, not even taking the stairs. What are you guys doing? As Amelia, you just got your life saved by this metallic human.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So you guys are standing about like
Uh,
10 feet from the edge at this point. Um,
Yeah.
well, since all the smoke blew away, what is down there?
Alright,
Yeah,
give
true.
me a perception check. Everyone who wants to look.
Yeah.
You want to look, Pixie?
What?
At what's
Fucking
going down?
11! Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
I didn't pay attention.
I can never see anything. I'm just a
I got
fucking
this
blind
reflection.
moth.
I got a 15.
Alright, so the three of you, Davina, who is still a little hungover, since shakes their head, doesn't is tries to just trying to, with your eyes closed, trying to clear her head right now. You guys look over. Um, the quarry, it's about like 250 feet deep. Um, so I mean, yeah, you would have had a decently long fall had you fallen into that. um, but you can't really see the bottom as there's still as the smoke starting to fill the bottom again. But going down, you guys see a long, winding stone staircase along the outside of it, which, for most of it, seems to be intact still. There's a wooden and rope bridges going across it at various levels, along with scaffolding everywhere else on the outside, where people are mining or were mining. You gather from various ore stores, stones, ores, minerals, and gems.
Hmm.
Um, did you see a couple of wounded people being helped up the staircase by another adventuring party? Um, one holding the right side of their face, as you watch blood dripping down it, sucking the stairwell. But you guys can't make out the bottom just yet. Well, actually, you guys do see, my bad, some light coming out of from within the within the smoke, and it's flickering, so it looks like a fire.
You said it was 200 feet deep?
250.
Uh,
Hmm.
where am I watching?
Yeah, no, because at this point, Eterna's looking at Bilgurk and the hungover one, Davina.
What are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Get down there,
Oh, all right. Hey, got the okay from
Mr.
Bilgurk.
Wings.
Fucking flies down there with the sword
I
to Amelia.
guess this. Do I have anything better for going down cliffs? No,
I mean,
maybe.
there's a staircase.
There,
Fine.
there is a staircase, but who wants to take the staircase? It's not cool.
You can always parkour across bridges.
I mean, I could turn into a giant goat.
Mountain goat.
Yeah, so what are you guys
If I
doing?
turned into a giant goat, could I just plop down?
I guess most certainly try.
Uh, well, I have advantage on the saving throw, so you know what? I'm gonna turn into a giant goat and make my way down.
Okay. I
Click, 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 click.
am going to regrettably pick up Davina and fly down with the sword to Amelia and the metallic human.
Okay. Speaking of Amelia and Davina,
I'm picking up Davina to go
Davina.
meet Amelia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Amelia was straight dragged down with the metallic guy.
Yeah.
Um, actually, no, sorry. Actually, Amelia was picked as grabbed by the metallic guy, and so was a wolf, and they were set up top again beside you guys
Oh, okay. All right.
before. Yeah,
At that
because
point,
Amelia,
yeah, we're all together.
yeah, you guys are all together.
Okay.
Amelia had to take a little bit of piercing damage from the wolf's bite, but yeah.
Oh, if we're all together, then everything's all fine. Just looking at the rest of the party, like, are we gonna go down there?
Mhm. I'm plopping my way down.
Hey, give me a deck save real quick there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this.
Not 20 and a 17.
Dang.
Hey, In fairness, because you were a goat, this wasn't that high because this is very rugged terrain going down the wall. Um, from the very, but you easily just start clopping your way down this the side of the wall, effectively taking like half the time it would take normally to go down the stairs. You're
As full as
still
a goat and just as grumpy.
yeah, you're still losing ground on the metallic human, but yeah, you're going pretty quickly. And Eterna's flying with Divina. Amelia, what you doing?
I don't want.
You know what?
Really gonna regret my actions. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna. Would you spit it out? I'm trying to see if my regrettable action is really worth it because if it does, I'm gonna drop 150 feet. Hannah. That was like
250 feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. 200 feet. My
yeah.
bad.
So add an extra D8 or D10 to that.
It's actually 10 more d10.
Oh God.
Yeah.
For D10. Oh my god.
So fall damage is 1d or my bad, 1d6 per 10 feet,
Oh, yep.
but it caps at 20
hmm
d6.
Oh, that's 120 points of damage. Oh, fuck.
Or it's 20 points of damage.
He was not wrong. So Amelia, what you doing? As the wolf starts taking off after Eterna and starts running down the stairwell.
What? Fuck. I'll take the damn stairs.
No.
Okay,
Two at a time, though.
2 at a time. Okay, so you're sprinting down the stairs. Okay. Um, they're pretty wide, so you're fine. You've like some little puddles of blood that look a little slick. Um, but uh, Bilger, what's the goat's climb speed?
I don't think the
Or
goat actually.
or for ground speed, I guess.
40.
40k. Okay. So Bilger, as you're like barreling down, and Trina with Davina are barreling down. What you guys lose the metallic being in the fog again, and it vanishes. The fog vanishes once again as another gust of wind blows out, which in the center from this metallic man. um,
hmm
uh, you guys quickly notice he's beelining it to the northern side of the basically the pit here, which is in the bottom of the quarry. Um, but as you guys start getting closer, when you're trailing a little bit behind, just due to having to take the stairwell with the
So
wolf
I'll
for
take.
say with just the wolf ahead of you. Probably about like 3 rounds behind personally. Um, or yeah, that's pretty like yeah, about like about 2 rounds behind. Um, a turn you got you and Davina land just before Bilgrick does, as you guys gained on him and passed him due to the
Understandable.
flying speed. Um, okay. So you guys notice as you guys come in, the first thing you notice, where's that thing? Uh, you guys, Davina, the smell of blood here is very strong, and some of it burnt.
Hmm.
But
Does burned blood have a different smell?
I don't know, probably. It's fine. But but to a vampire, they can probably tell.
Oh,
Um, yeah. But let's move on. You notice all over littered the bottom of this quarry, countless unmoving bodies. Some smoking. You noticed some crushed, basically some rocks with a couple arms or legs sticking out of it, unmoving. In the northern area where the metallic person or the Warforged came, ran off to. You guys see a couple people over the legs trapped beneath some rubble as he starts lifting the rocks with his bare hands. Like these look heavy, and getting the people out. However, what catches your eye is in the middle of the quarry. There's about a 40-foot crater in the middle. And you guys
Yeah.
can kind of see it. It's a little deeper than the rest of the quarry as it kind of soaks in. But inside, there's two gnolls with dark gray fur hunched over something. And off to the side of them are two very charred gnoll corpses.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good old friendly fire.
Alright, yeah. As you guys get here, get to the bottom, um, Bilgurk and the Davina and sure enough, you guys have a little bit, as the Knolls haven't seemed to notice much going on just yet, as they're focused entirely on the task in front of them.
Okay, so Eterna at this point, since they have what seems like a few seconds to a minute, is going to uh fly back up and get Amelia and bring her down.
Okay, so
Meet her halfway.
yeah, a turn up. So, basically, as you do that, Davina and Bilgurk, what are you doing?
Kill your
I'm a
ass.
goat.
Shut up.
I'm a
You're
goat, so I'm goating. I'm charging him.
charging.
Out of
Okay.
nowhere.
Charging him. Oh.
I do have a charge effect.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Alright, Davina.
His wings to fly.
Gotta see here. She'd actually real quick here.
I thought he's using his wings to fly.
No, I'm fucking flying on a sword like a hoverboard.
Why would he use a sword? He's got wings.
Hannah, his wings aren't meant for flying.
Well, that's
His
stupid.
body. Okay. So you have to think of
They're
it this
aesthetic.
way.
Yes, they are for the pretty.
Human being having bird wings. It's physically impossible because bird wings are hollow.
That's the whole point of him. Miles' character was the full fact that he could probably fly.
No, he can't fly with his wings. He's using a sword as a
Because he's
fly.
lame.
Cut them off. Like, goddamn.
Oh my god. I'm
No,
gonna
Alright.
strangle
the
you,
wings are
Tifa. Don't
the
worry.
clothing.
Alright. So Bilgurk is charging, while Davina, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Drunk.
Okay, so Davina, you're a little hungover. Still.
We're down in the quarry now. There are two gnolls that are looking at something.
They're hunched over working on something. There's two charred no corpses about like 10 feet from them.
Hang on, I'll get you a picture. Good
Here, actually,
God.
Actually, I got one for you guys.
Nulls? The hyena mans.
Yes, hyena man.
Yeah. Basically, they're the gray brownish fur, standing on two legs. Um, one does have a bow on his back. The other one's got a sword. Basically, is sitting on. They're hunched over, fiddling with something.
Yes.
I'm gonna go kill it.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Okay.
I mean,
You've chosen violence.
Bilgrick is charging, so
All right. So, all
Kill it while I'm drunk. It's fine.
right.
Drunken
So,
fist, let's go.
Bilgurk and Davina, you guys will get a round. You guys will get a round of surprise. So I'm gonna So you guys wanna basically Bilgurk first.
Am I rolling initiative yet? Or no.
Not yet. Just
Okay.
please for favor. Do this.
Surprise
yeah,
round.
So I'm ramming the one with the bow.
Okay, the one with the bow is the back one over here.
Oh wait, we have a map. We got a map.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're kind of like in the middle of this like small little like crater made.
Okay.
They're hunched over something, You can't tell. It's put right here though. There's a knoll with the bow in the back. Looks like a bow. There's, I don't have a sword. Oh, my bad. I don't have a sword. It's over there.
So this is bow
Spear.
guy.
Yeah. This is bow guy.
The back one is
2,
bow guy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can totally do it.
Okay, so Bigrick rushes the knoll guy in the back. Okay. Um,
And
what's the goat?
the say neat. Heck, I'll take it a. Actually, it doesn't modify.
So
Does it? I didn't. I'll take it a 10. Doesn't hit.
um, or this is a charge, right?
Yeah.
And it has a ram attack, which is +3.
Yeah. With the
So,
+5.
oh, for a goat or for a
Giant goat.
giant goat?
Yeah, that's a big goat.
Gotcha. Yeah. 10 does not hit, as the knoll kind of sees you last second and kind of just twists to the side as you have trouble. You see, like adjust to the terrain, but you just managed to miss him. Davina, as Bugrick runs, what are you doing? Or charges at him, what are you doing?
I wanted to kill stuff too, remember? Can I still move her character? I can. You
Can-
going after the knoll?
I'm going after him. I'm hungover as fuck, but I'm going.
Could. Real quick, can I use my bonus action?
Oh yeah, what do you have for bonus actions as a goat?
Well, actually, I keep nimble escape, regardless of my form. So I'm gonna disengage to slide over here, be
Okay,
closer to bow guy.
that worked. Okay. Okay. So Davina, you have a surprise round here. Oh, actually, Bugrick, roll again. That would move with advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Well, because you're
Yeah,
surprising.
surprise. Also, I'll be right back.
Okay.
No,
No.
it was a 1.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So if yeah. So
Ah,
Hannah as Erdavina. There's two knolls in front of you. Bugrick went and charged one and missed. What are you gonna do? They're about like 20 to 30 feet in front of you, depending on the knoll.
He can move 35, so
Yeah, depends what she wants to do.
yeah,
Right.
she wants to attack them. Forgot what weapon she
Alright.
has.
What's she attacking with?
Her short swords, because it's +5, and she did. Okay. Let's give this a whirl.
Can I suck one of their blood?
What the fuck is wrong
Actually,
with you?
actually, no, she could. If you want, she could.
I gotta rejuvenate.
Hannah, you know you only have to rejuvenate every week. How can you do that?
Let me do what
only
I want.
have to.
Go for it. Okay,
It's
hang
for
on. Let me
fun.
figure out. Okay, still
Alright.
plus.
So it's I think it's her fanged bite,
Yes, I know which one it is.
or yeah, the fanged bite. Yeah. It's a simple melee weapon. Which
15.
okay, 15. On that guy that front one there. I see. She has advantage, by the way, so you know, on this attack. Is
10 is the other one, so
so the 15. If 15 does hit, I just want to see if she crit or not.
1d.
But so Davina, you come up rushing as the Knolls focus on Bilgeric as this giant goat rushes past him all of a sudden. Also Bilgeric. You're large, by the way, now.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
but
I didn't have the option to change my token
no,
size.
no worries. Yeah, I forgot about that too. No. But anyways, as focus on this giant goat that rushes past him,
What the fuck?
take the opportunity
Oh.
to get behind and bite down into this Knoll's shoulder. For how much damage? How much damage was that? Sorry.
7. Full
7.
point.
Holy crap! She full. Okay. And you hear this Knoll just in pain. And that is where we're gonna roll initiative.
Hey, initiative for everybody. Let's see. I got +4 to initiative.
Wow.
15 for me.
I rolled another 20. Of course, not in the attack.
Christ. 22.
That's just roll 20s on anything except attacks.
19, nice.
Okay, so I believe it's Bilgar. What did Davina get?
7.
Okay. So, Bilgert, you're topping around here. What are you doing?
Mm, how do I have to move? Feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move myself over here and attack him with my horns.
Oh, I see. You start ramming him again,
Gonna ram him.
but no charge, unfortunately.
No,
Uh,
does a
12
12 hit.
on that null. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I lied. I lied. My bad. I lied. Sorry.
Oh,
I got the number wrong.
so
So
the
no,
bow one has higher AC?
no,
I guess he is next.
the bow one has lower AC than the one in the front, but you just missed his AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heck.
You basically you actually make contact, but use the null kind of grabs you by the horns literally and kind of directs you away from him. Your head away from him. Um,
Oh,
with that, it's the Knolls go. Eterna and Amelia, you guys spend this round landing back where the group originally was, as the wolf runs. Um, so with that, it's the Knolls go. The one that Davina just bit is gonna turn around and take out a spear that was just sitting on, and stab you. Try to stab you with both hands.
Stab.
Um, does a 16 hit Davina? Yes. A 16 hits Davina as you take 7 points of piercing damage.
You're gonna have to do the damage. I can't do it on my end.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Um, the other one with the bow. um, is going to this hunter basically while holding your horn still is not gonna pull his bow and gonna try biting you.
okay.
There. The first one's a crit fail.
Okay.
The second bite is also a crit fail.
1 in 400.
As it keeps biting, as you keep you shaking your head, he's biting at your horns and doesn't actually get anywhere, other than a sore jaw. Um, with that, we're gonna go back to top of the order. With Bill, oh, actually, my bad. Davina's up next at the bottom of the order. What is so? Davina, you just basically bit this knoll, then got stabbed. Um, what are you doing?
You bit him. He stabbed you. What are you doing?
Oh, he stabbed me?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gonna stab him back?
For 7 damage with basically got off the ground, spun around, and stabbed you with a spear.
He stabbed you with the spear. That's
Basically, kind of like catching you like
What?
it's outside of the thigh.
That drink him completely out.
No.
Give him the
Jesus.
suck.
No, you can't be
Oh,
Moira.
that's 21 and 22.
Is that good or bad?
Yes, that's the hit. If he has
Okay.
a higher
Oh,
than that,
sorry. This is regular, but so that's fine. But just advantage perfectly surprise. But that hits regardless. Whatever she was attacking with.
I rolled twice for both of her short swords, so it wasn't with
Oh,
advantage.
okay,
I
cool,
didn't roll
guys. Yeah,
two
so yeah,
dice
those
combined.
both fair. Those both
Yeah,
hit. So roll damage for both of them on the null.
12 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Spells. Do, 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 do. So, sorry, it was 3. So, what does she have? It's plus 3, so 12 points of damage. Say that'd be only be 9 actually, because you don't add the modifier to second hand ones.
We roll. Well, each sword is a D6, and
Well,
then each gets a
yeah.
+3.
Sorry.
So I just add 6.
Yeah. No. Bonus attack. Swings for weapon fighting. You don't add the modifier damage to the second one unless the modifier is negative. Yeah. So when she gets the extra attacks, then it adds. But for bonus attack swings, you don't actually add the damage modifier to it. It's just a straight D6 roll for everybody. Yeah. So 9 points of damage. This null, Davina, you come in and make like a quick cross swing of both swords. As he's pulling back with the spear, taking one gash across his arm and one across his chest, drawing deep with a lot of blood. The null, you hear it whimper, as it's looking really, really hurt. With that, top of the order, Bogart, you're up. As Eterna and Davina, Eterna immediately just land behind the group.
So just for 30 seconds, can I ram the guy who's grabbing me currently?
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can make some ramage. Yeah, you can. You can try just doing that little pull and hit thing. Yeah, it's for favor wise, but yeah.
Why are
He's
my
just,
attack rolls so terrible?
is that another 12? Jesus. Yeah, so that
No, that
misses.
would be 7,
A 7?
so it's
My
gonna
bad.
miss anyway.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the answers. Yeah, so that's a miss. Um, okay,
Well, I guess I'll just keep wrestling with this guy, keep him busy.
okay, you're busy. Okay, with that, Eterna, you're up. Followed by Melee.
Hmm.
As he land and watch Zavina slash across his gold knoll twice.
Well. How far is this? Yeah, I definitely make it. Going to run up and just whack him with my
Just
great sword.
whack him. Okay,
25
that
to
hits.
hit.
That hits. That hits. Yep.
That's paddling.
13.
Alright. This knoll, as he got hit by the short sword, started to turn around. So like almost grabbing at the thing behind it. Um, as you come with your sword, or your great sword, and one big cleave, separate the head from his shoulders.
Nice.
A clean cut.
Clean cut. Is that everything for you, or are you doing anything else?
That was an action. Yep, that is it for me.
Hey, Amelia, you're up.
I don't even know if I can make it that far. Let's see. No, that's too.
You definitely made that for. What? He's only 5s.
Hang on 1 second.
No worries.
What was I? I was stabbing somebody.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that fucking misses.
yeah,
That's an 18.
yeah. That misses.
And the 13 misses?
The 13 just hits.
Oh,
And you just base through its hide.
6 points of damage. That's
6
it.
points of damage. Okay, the knoll that's currently got Bilgurk by the horns, rushing Bilgurk at this point. You come up kind of on the side and stab at it, and your first dagger misses as Bilgurk shakes his head and pulls the knoll to one side, but it leaves his armpit open, and your second swing goes right into it, drawing blood and listening a very high pitched scream from the knoll. At this point, the knoll, as he gets stabbed and hears his partner fall to the ground, he's gonna kind of push your head to the side, Bilgurk, pull out a torch, light it, and drop it behind him.
Oh no.
What could
Why do I have a bad
possibly go?
feeling
So,
about this?
um, Bilgurk and Amelia, as you guys see this, you guys didn't normally took a second to notice or look at the ground between the two knolls where you're fidgeting, but you see this little like device that's got a fuse in it. Um, the fuse is currently already going. The knolls are busy setting it, but the knoll drops this torch, and you watch
Oh,
as it falls from his hand, lands right at the edge of the basically end of the fuse where it's going into, and is followed 2 seconds later by a blinding flash of light and a very loud noise. Um, I'm gonna need everybody to give me deck saves. Davina and Eterna with advantage, as you guys are currently out of the crater.
That's lovely. Okay.
Nice.
Ah, 22. And then let's see, hers is a +5.
because I'm a goat, I have +5 to deck saves.
Ah, ah, not
Yeah,
20.
11.
Ah.
11.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
I can roll high, just not when it matters.
Okay. Davina got a 21. Okay. So. Um. Where are you? There you are. So 1 second. Davina and Eterna, you guys quickly just like back off real quick. Um. And duck just out of the range of the explosion, taking no damage as you guys are out of the crater. Amelia, you take half of this, but Bilgurk, unfortunately, in your as you're getting shoved to the side, the you couldn't react fast enough. As the Null, as he right before he goes off, you hear is for the Dark Lord, and it's 10, 14. So Bilgurk, you take 16 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Amelia,
Fire.
I'm out of my goat form.
Amelia, you take 8. Turn into Vina, you guys manage to dive to the side. This Null in the middle is like puts his hands out, and you watch as his body just gets eviscerated.
Wait, 16?
16.
That doesn't even knock me out of my goat form.
I know, right? I rolled shit. I rolled 2 1s.
Understand.
Yep. Um, but with that, um, Bilgurk, give me another deck save real quick. Amelia, unfortunately, because you're in a creator, you don't get to make one.
I'll have to make another one.
That'll be
You
a
don't
9.
you don't get to make one
Oh, I don't get to make one.
because you're in the creator. Bilgurk was kind of half in, half out. Okay, Bilgurk, you fail, unfortunately.
Yep. Not
So
surprised.
Bilgurk and Davina, basically, as this explosion goes off, you guys are blinded by this flashlight. Amelia, you feel, and Bilgurk, you guys feel this burning sensation as as Amelia, and then this low rumble, and you guys feel like getting some eyesight back as the ground under this crater just caves in
Oh
and
no.
collapses. Um, You guys fall for about 2 seconds, about 30-ish feet. You gather straight down, taking 12 points of bludgeoning damage on landing.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep. And Eterna and Davina, as you guys get some eyesight back and see the smoke, you guys look over. The two bodies in the knolls are gone. Bilgurk and Amelia are gone, and there's a massive hole in the ground in front of you.
Mom, it was a board game, but because everybody's long distance, it's online. I know, but there's no visual.
There's one. uh,
mm.
anyways, anyways. So, um, as Bilgurk and Amelia fall, with a with a decent thud, but is not heard from anything at all. Amelia and Eterna, what are you guys doing? As you look over, actually, as you guys look into the hole, the Warforged, actually by the way, north, is currently running up the side of the wall now with about 4 survivors on his back. um, he looks back below, behind you, get below to see what happened, what that noise was. Um, yeah. So Bilger and Amelia, you guys fall. Davina and Eterna. So actually, Bilger and Amelia quickly. You guys fall into this.
Oh.
Do you guys have? Who here has dark vision? By the way, can you do?
Me.
I do.
Okay, so yeah, you guys both see this very clearly then. Um, but there is. You guys fall into this very lowly lit. This basically the only source of light in it is the hole above you guys, which is slowly getting obscured by fog again, by smoke again. Um, it's about 100 foot cavern, which you guys make out the edges of it real quick before the smoke covers it, and you guys are encased in darkness, barely only able to see like 60 feet in front of you. As that happens, Eterna, Davina, what are you guys doing?
Fixing. You just watched me and the goat just disappear into a hole that the knoll made when everything exploded. What did you do? What did you do?
Fell in a hole.
Yes, I fell in a hole.
It's coming after you.
Oh, good lordy. Davina is trying to figure out how to get down to me. That's what she's
All right,
doing.
it's a 30-foot drop. um,
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
Do we have something to drop in to get her out?
Pretty sure everybody has rope.
Yeah, let's make a rope. Is your ass still awake or are you unconscious?
Seeing as I have 2 health points left, I'm still awake.
Okay. Yeah, let's
all
get
right,
her up. Get her down. Whatever.
all right. All right. So Davina is going to put some rope down into the cavern. There's plenty of rocks to tie it around right now. There's just tons of debris everywhere. Uh, I will say, the smoke gets cleared once again.
Hmm.
Getting from the Warforged, giving Amelia and Gugurk some light. You guys notice this cavern? It's pretty expansive. Looks like it's been here a while. And there's a path going north and south out of it before the smoke comes back in from the fires above. As a rope drops down the left side of the hole above you guys.
Return's just gonna fly down. Like everything is popping in the underground.
Everything's popping.
So Eterna's just gonna fly down.
I'm going to ask um Emil
Amelia.
how they doing.
Well,
Good.
since we we sit and we got a glimpse of a way out, and seeing as we don't know the rope is coming down to our heads, I say we try to follow the exit we saw.
All right then.
Okay. Um.
Round around.
Was totally prepared to heal you, but you good?
Was totally prepared.
You only want to get out because like I just fell 30 feet and I don't want to be underground.
Okay. So, Davina, are you going down the rope to get them, or what are you doing? You sit up there waiting for them to come out.
I'm talking to you. You
Hey,
drop the rope down. Are you waiting for us to climb up, or are you gonna climb down yourself?
Well, I guess I'm gonna climb down if you're gonna walk away
I
from
see.
this rope.
You
Okay.
don't know that I'm gonna do that, so
Okay. With that, I'm just gonna reveal a little bit here. Anybody with dark vision
Yep.
can basically, you guys basically get a glimpse of a couple
I am no
paths.
longer a big goat.
It's like a yeah. So basically, a pathway out to the right. No, my goat. A pathway uh to the north, made of basically the dirt, and then a little stone, a smooth stone doorway to the south.
Hmm.
As most of this, if you have dark vision, it's just basically like you guys can make out the shape of it. Can't really, yeah. Basically, everyone's in dim light if you have dark vision right now, or it's pitch black if you don't.
you sure Davina has night vision?
She
Yep,
does. She
she has.
does. So yeah, everyone here. I'm assuming Eterna has it actually.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so everyone
Typically,
has dark.
I'm not gonna see in the dark.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
Moth.
yeah. So everyone here can basically has dark vision, so that you can see like 60 feet around you. Then you
Yeah.
guys can see the whole cavern here, including the doorway to the south, to a straight passage to the north, some crevices around it.
hmm
As Bilger can immediately like shake the dust off themselves and some rocks, as Eterna and Davina slowly like climb down and fly down and land. What are you guys doing?
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, heck. Bilguk is gonna use his staff as a cane, walk his way toward the stairs,
The stairs?
grumbling
Oh
to
yeah.
himself.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Bilger's going down to the stairwell. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna follow Bilgert. Unless we
Alright.
wanna look around for a bit, but just a bunch
You
of
can look at
rocks.
these rocks all you.
Yeah. Don't you want to name more rocks?
To explore rocks. I
I
want
point to
out. I
Seaman's
just
head and
fell
call this
30
rock
feet.
a turner.
I want out. I'm hurt. I don't want to be here. Let's leave.
Man, that's pretty
Alright.
nice. I have a rock named after me.
Shut up, Ziva.
Alright. So you guys are walking down south to the stairwell. Okay. Um, in the stairwell, you just see it's a doorway. The door's actually open right now. Just a little surprising. And there's actually a faint light at the bottom of it. The stairs go down.
Oh yeah, hey, Bilger. What did that hyena, that Null, say to you before he suicided?
What? He sticks his fingers in his ears. Can't hear you. To be fair, he was just in an explosion,
True.
and he doesn't want
Fell
to listen
30
to you.
feet. So yeah, you probably can't hear shit right now.
I was lip reading before. Don't worry about it.
We're a little deafened at the moment.
Never mind it then. The knoll just blew himself up.
No, I don't think this is a miner's den.
Okay. Just gonna get closer to the stairs.
Quickly makes a break for stairs.
Like, just gonna speed walk towards the stairs.
Oh, I forgot I can move Hannah's character too. She'll be with us. Beep.
Alright, so you guys are moving down the stairwell there. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Sorry. Cool. Okay. So, I guess that's where stairwell. Can I get everyone to make me a quick perception check, please?
I could love perception checks.
Finally! I see!
19.
No, I
22.
don't.
Alright. VDI. You're still ringing for an explosion. What's the V9 get, by the way?
We're about to find out. Let's see. She got a 7, so she's down there with me. She can't see shit.
Okay. So, Eterna and Bilgeric, you guys start heading down the stairwell. I'm assuming. So is everyone else. But as you guys start getting to this corner, you guys hear this constant chattering and just basically murmuring from fur down the hallway.
Do the voices sound high pitched?
They're all over the place. There's low, there's high ones. It's
Okay.
everywhere.
So it's not just gnolls down here, probably.
It's chattering going on, murmuring. There's just like constant feed.
Well, Etern's gonna do a peek see around the corner.
Okay. Steven, with your 22, you do a little peek and don't see anything but the hallway that continues on.
Hmm.
Bilgrick says it a little louder than necessary. What do you see?
Bilger's gonna get us killed.
Etern's gonna look back at Vilgurk and shake his head. That's all.
That's all, eh?
Just gonna shake his head.
Alright. As you guys, the two of you guys still hear chattering from in front of you.
Is that just like a lamp?
Yeah,
pole?
it's basically like it's like a permanently lit sconce.
Like magically permanent, or
Arcana check.
oh no? You can't expect me to know things.
Mm.
I got a 6.
It looks like fire. It looks like just like a sconce on the wall, the torch in it. Looks like some fire.
Hmm. The fire here is made of fire. Anyway,
Yeah. So,
Going down this hallway.
Boguk's gonna just start walking down.
eh, nice. Everyone's fallen. Okay. Cool. As you guys are walking this way, or keep continuing, uh, the chattering does get louder as things seem to echo more once you get into this part of the area. Pray, save us.
Oh. Well, it's just either gonna go one or two ways, and I'm hoping it goes the way I hope it does.
Which
Well,
is
you hope it goes the way you
So
hope.
whatever's asking for help isn't something that's going to try to eat us.
what do you guys? What do you guys? Oh, continue on. Okay.
Continuing on down the crate into the
I
darkness.
feel like everything's gonna try and eat us.
Shut up,
All
moth
right.
boy.
So, you guys continue on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
what could possibly go wrong?
Ladies first.
Okay. So, as you guys get to about the middle of the stairwell,
Oh, okay.
yeah. um, around the corner, this just shattering is growing and growing and growing. Something and growing. You guys at the middle stairwell when slowly from around the corner, you see these little red tendrils pulling something along. Come around the corner, and the chattering gets louder. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative again.
Mm. Mm.
I don't.
Mm.
Why? I don't have
20.
the health for this bit.
Well, if only someone asked how you were
14.
doing and you let them know.
Diva, I mean, Builder, shut your ass up.
He's not wrong.
So
Okay, if you drop 30 feet,
I did drop
you're
30 feet.
blasting your. Ah! I'm gonna strangle both of you. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna strangle both of you.
You'll
what
die
is
before you do that.
Oh, Hannah rolled a nat 1, so she's going last. It's a 4.
okay?
Initiative, because we're about to get eaten and shit. Who goes first? The stat
So so Bilgurk is top of the order once again. However, um, I need you to make a wisdom save for me, Bilgurk.
Oh, that is my best save. So hopefully I don't immediately fuck it up. 16.
You're fine. uh, yeah, you're fine. As the chattering, as unsettling as it is, and gets louder, with all of this creature, the red tendrils go by and pull it through. You guys see mm, like pairs upon pairs of eyes and a lot of mouths all over this thing, constantly chattering and making noise, murmuring, mumbling.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, you're good to go, Bogurk. What you doing?
Mm. How am I gonna? I'm just checking something.
Yeah, for sure.
So a spell like Moonbeam works inside areas, though, right?
Uh,
It doesn't say it doesn't.
should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, yeah. It just creates a sphere of light or a cone of light, cylinder of light.
Actually, I don't know if this is dangerous enough. I'm just gonna cast Entangle on it.
Entangle. Okay.
Neat. So
It's a what save? Sorry.
it's gonna be
A
Strength
strength save, and this DC is
13.
13. That's a 4.
Cool. I'm gonna make this area all rough terrain.
Right there. Okay, that's all rough terrain.
Uh, yeah, it's
Okay.
difficult terrain, and any
Yeah, and any creatures and yeah,
has to use its
any
action to break through. Yeah.
yeah, it can, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so it's currently restrained. It's gonna make a strength check against the plants. That's a fail. So it can't move. Um,
Yeah, I'm hoping that that kind of ruins its whole plan.
okay. So it tries to move as the vines are just kind of grabbing it. Um, however, um, she lost his action next. Yeah, so I can't do anything. Can't do anything else. Yeah. So there's that. Um, doesn't break free, unfortunately. Okay. With that, next in order is Amelia, followed by Eterna.
Hmm.
Hmm,
Yay!
hmm.
So this, so there's this like mass in front of you. Um, it's actually like reaching, basically like right in front of you at the bottom of the steps there. Uh, this area around it that seems to be like red glob mass. It keeps to expand as it moves. However, it's currently not moving as it's currently stuck on vines as the males kind of grabbed onto him instinctively, looking for food. Um, yeah. So it's currently restrained. So what you doing? It's
Here's
two
the
HP.
thing. I kind of want to use it. I'm gonna use one of my I'm gonna use my 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 melody that I have. So my thunder, well, it does force damage, but my Saren's melody is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use one of my thunder waves on it.
Yeah. Okay. Thunder Wave is force instead of thunder. Okay.
You can make a con save.
Okay. What's the DC?
Um,
Uh,
It is musical. Look at that.
10, I think.
10. Yeah, Beach Pocket. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's. Yeah, it's 10. It's 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen it here.
10.
It's con save 10.
Yeah.
It's a
So
nat 20.
okay. Guess you take 6 points of damage instead of or less than that. Whatever you want. My damage
Well,
was 12.
12 so 6 points of damage to this thing. As your as actually, or do you describe how you do that, by the way? Describe how you do that. Are you just like singing or what do you for Thunder
Think
Wave?
all the way that through. So
Thunder Wave.
I didn't think all the way through on that one.
Mm. In a 15-foot, yeah, so yeah, it's just within range. You can only just hit that thing, thankfully. No one else has to make a save. Um, but yeah, oh, you watch as this is like the force of your voice hits it, and this like red goo, starts to just like it's just getting like waves and ripples with the force of it. Um, doing anything else was that it?
I can't remember if that counts as an action or
Uh,
I think
this
it counts as an
spell
action,
is an
so I
action,
don't
yeah,
think I can do anything else.
yeah, it's an action. Right.
Yeah.
Don't want to dash, disengage, or hide.
I'm nowhere near it, so I'm okay, I think. Though I do have 2 health points. He's gonna
Okay.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay.
back up just a little bit.
Eterna, you're up, followed by Davina.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Alright, one second. Restrained.
Ooh, I am going to use a first level healing word on the melee as a bonus action.
Okay.
Giving her
Heal?
Six.
Oh,
6
point.
HP.
6 of a possible 9.
Yep, 6 of a possible 9.
Okay. Immediately heals a bit.
Yay.
And with my with my action, I will use Ash Blade to
Okay.
send a range slash at the
Just so you guys
mess.
know, that area, its only effect right now is difficult terrain. It
Yeah,
won't trap you guys. Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. However,
hey,
however, like so this thing is about like 10 feet around it. This thing has there's this red ooze coming out of the ground as well. By the way,
Pleasant.
just around it. Clear it
listen,
away.
listen.
Um. Sorry. What was the Ash Blade? I'm trying to find the turn PP grades. Where's this Ash Blade? Sorry.
Oh, it makes a ranged spell attack. So
Yeah.
using the weapons.
With, with, with advantage
Oh, with advantage. Okay.
because he's trained.
Yeah.
Also, it's a spell, by the way.
It is a spell, but it uses
Oh, yeah.
the weapon to attack. So I just that's an 11.
11.
That's an 11.
That hits. That hits.
Oh boy.
That hits.
For
Surprisingly.
10 damage.
Okay. Another 10 damage as this blade of it's like kind of fire-ish, right?
Yep.
Hits it and is you see it like gets cut through, gets cut right through this thing as it slowly like pushes itself back together. Okay. Is that it or anything else?
That is it for me.
Okay. The Vienna's up. Builder on deck.
There's a lot of talking. Okay. Hannah, are you gonna try the flying creature? I want to fight things. What?
I
Okay,
want to
that's
fight things.
okay. Question: are the vines gonna affect Davina? Yes, no,
It
maybe.
just increases how much movement she needs to move in and out of that area. But that's it.
Okay. She's gonna stab
Okay.
things.
So sure. That red circle. You guys can see that?
That's green.
No,
No.
it's red,
Well, yeah, no, we don't see the red circle around the monster.
No.
No.
1
I drew a
second.
green
Okay.
square on it.
Okay. How do I make this visible again? Oh, there you go. Cool. Now do you see it?
Yep.
Okay. That area around it, by the way. Uh, as the Vienna goes, it has like the train around it just kind of go like it's basically like this red goo. It's kind of dough-like looking. Um, it looks like I don't. It's up to you guys. You want to enter it or not? But it is difficult terrain.
Mm.
Well, it's already difficult to make most of it, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so the red area is just like more rough.
More
More,
difficult
more.
terrain.
It's like yeah. It's kind of dough-like.
Okay.
I heard you
So
like
red
difficult terrain
area
on
is
your difficult
you walking
terrain.
through sludge to try to get to the creature. Still want to walk through sludge, or do you want to? Hannah, it's your turn. The dork. That's why I'm asking you.
Take that one, attack it.
Okay, she's walking through sludge to get to the creature.
Okay. So, yeah, you're fine for now.
I don't like
Yes.
that.
Okay, let's
So she's attacking. Is that a short attack or is it?
that the first one doesn't hit. Second one probably
Actually,
hits.
1 second. What does she have for plus, by the way?
+5. So 10 and 21.
Those both hit.
Okay,
And
That's
hits.
both of
That's
it.
pretty
that
rare.
solves that. Okay, so 2d6 is. Oh, that's not gonna be a lot. 8 points of damage. Damn.
Uh, oh yeah.
8? No. Wait,
Right.
yeah. Wait. Okay.
To okay.
Yeah. 8. He
Okay.
got a wimpy one. He got wimpy
All right. Oh,
numbers.
yep. Okay. As you take two slashes, you take off part of it there, Hannah, and then you watch as like, your sword goes through. You pull it out, and as the holy mage closes up with more mouths forming. Okay. Top of the order. Back. Back to Bilgert. I'm assuming the Venus is
Okay.
sitting there. Okay. Because I forgot about it for everyone else, I'll give you a freebie so you don't have to make another save just yet. Forgot about it for everyone else. So, Bilger gets one freebie. Uh, what you doing, Bilger?
Um, weird question. The
Yep.
spell Thorn Whip says if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature toward you. Do I have to?
Um, 1 second. Uh, uh, I, I'd say you get the choice to.
Okay. Because, I like him where he is right now.
I
Yeah,
like him where he is right now.
I figured you did. Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Nowhere near me.
Yeah, and you do get advantage on the attack rolls too, because he's
Uh,
restrained right now.
yeah. Uh, so 18 hits.
Yeah, 11 hits.
That's gonna
Uh,
be 3
that's
whole
18.
damage.
3 whole damage. Okay. -3 as your
Agility.
this is like this whips in front of him. Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I said, I like him where he is.
Cool. So, um, minor problem here.
Oh,
Minor problem.
Um, so a disadvantage on that. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, um, the perception checks I had because Bilger can turn and leading the way here. I had to guess. I rolled to see if you guys determined if you found the front one.
oh.
Mm.
Amelia and Davina
Another goo.
failed to see the back one
I think
as
we all failed to see the back one.
you all failed to see the back one as from behind you guys hear this chattering from behind you all of a sudden and just slapping and slopping sound as have you guys seen the thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Um you remember the scene where it's like running through the halls?
Mm-hmm.
Just picture
Wh-
that.
What's running through the halls?
The thing.
Oh, the thing from the movie, The Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just picture that as another one comes up behind you guys.
Oh boy.
Okay. So the Vina is currently in range. So the Vina, it's gonna try to bite you, with disadvantage. Um, it's a 10 plus 2, so 12 to hit Davina.
You said how much? 12?
12 to hit Davina.
Oh, that's a miss.
It's a miss. As he goes to bite you, one of his mouths comes to bite you, and he's gonna parry it with your sword. However, um, right here, so Bilgurk, Eterna, and Amelia, as one of the lower mouths goes to bite Davina, one of the top one spits this little uh, red chemical blob that crashes in the ground right here. I need all of you guys to make a dex save for me.
Everybody?
Well, Bilgurk, Eterna, and Amelia. Just you three.
12.
23.
Inferno got? Okay, so
That's
Amelia,
good.
you make it. Um,
Failed.
Vilgaric and Eterna, you guys are both blinded.
Oh.
The
Pain.
person with
So
the least amount of health is the one that's not blinded. Oh, this is gonna be great.
you guys are
I
blinded
mean,
until the
Pain.
end
that's
of the
different
Mother's
than
next
you
turn.
being blind and nearly dead as well.
Pain.
Yeah, we're all about to.
Okay. With that, that's its thing's turn. Um, Amelia, you're up. Followed by Eterna.
But this is fucking great. Mm. Okay. Well, I have my.
Oh yeah. Also, Amelia, I need to make a wisdom save for me.
Oh no.
I have
They don't stop coming and they don't
six.
stop coming.
Danny does
All right.
stop going.
Okay.
Oh, here we
So
go.
you can't take reactions now at the start of next turn, as the chattering's starting to get to you from both sides. Um, and I need you to roll a d8 for me.
A D8.
That's a document.
What a lovely way to die. 3.
Okay. A 3. You do nothing. That's your turn. You're currently fucked from the
Why don't we
chattering.
just all die together? Yay.
I mean, what seems like we're about to.
Anna.
Eterna, you're up.
Time to die.
We're all.
Okay, is there a way to cleanse the blind?
Um, if you spell for it, then yes. Otherwise, no.
Oh! Ah!
Start. It's at the start or the end of the Mother's next turn.
Ah! Welp?
It's only for one turn.
Welp? Hmm. Uh, what do I have here?
So what happened to the dog?
Oh, the dog is
Stop the service.
yeah, the dog is coming down slowly. He's just trying to figure out how to get down.
Down the road.
He'll be
I don't know
joining
how
you
to get
guys.
down.
He'll be
oh
joining
yeah,
you guys.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I can use my Royal Arsenal and just do that. So I can boost my AC a little bit. A little bit. Puts my AC up 5. And that's a bonus action. Uh, 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 uh.
Okay. Oh yeah, Eterna, I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
I mean, okay.
I keep forgetting about that.
14.
You're fine. You're fine.
Uh,
You're just blind. Which all it does is means you automatically fail any sight based
yeah.
checks or saves, but your attacks with disadvantage.
Wait a minute. I forgot. Burger Cat.
Cat.
The fuck does Burger Cat do?
Burger Cat. The familiar.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the burger cat.
out here. Burger King.
The familiar. I can forgo my action to have Burger Cat attack.
Attack his life points to it.
Attack its life points directly. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
It's time to
Fucking.
duel.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's time to do. I gonna have a sauce cat,
Burger Cat.
burger cat. I use sauce spray. I built an encounter specifically so I can use the stat sheet for this. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah. So it's +2 to its attack rolls and damage.
Hmm.
So claws, bite, or saw spray.
Counters. Gonna use saw spray.
Uh, what is the 5 random damage thing?
The 5 random damage is for the what damage it does because the sauce spray is themed after sauces and they do different ones.
Oh,
So it's a witch bolt kind of thing.
Yes.
It does a random damage.
yeah. Or what is a random type? Oh yeah. Fire, thunder, ice, and poison.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to see the burger cat. Let me see it.
And it has a +2 to its attack, so that
And hammer
is 21.
to hit.
Yep, 21 to hit. And roll a d4. It landed on 2, so that is thunder damage for
Okay.
5 damage. I forgot. Because you don't roll damage, it's just straight 5 damage.
Okay. 5 thunder damage. Thunder damage.
Yep,
Not lightning. It's thunder.
thunder damage.
Okay.
What kind of sauce is thunder damage?
Mustard apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. As
Yep,
Burger Cat sprays sauce on this already sauce-based being.
yep.
um. Okay. Um. That's your turn, I'm guessing.
Hmm.
Davina, you're up. I need you to make first a strength save and then a wisdom save.
It gets worse.
Well, you're standing in the circle.
Hmm.
Okay, so I need Davina to make a strength save and then a wisdom save. Okay. Does Davina have the same stats as you do? Yes. Um,
She has
and
the
what's
same
the
golden stat, so I
yeah,
just rolled
yeah,
that wisdom.
for sure. What's the strength save?
Ooh, that's a 11.
Okay, so the strength save succeeds.
Oh,
Uh, the wisdom one fails.
three.
So you should roll a d8.
Oh yeah, D8. Let's see. That's a 6.
Okay, so on a 6, the creature takes no action or bonus action. Can you roll a d4 for me, please? With
Oh
one
dear,
being with one being north, and then going on compass 3.
3.
Okay. Um. So yeah, she moves as far as she could south, which is nowhere.
Why does it get worse?
Gibbering mothers. So much fun.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, with that, Bilger, you're up.
Well,
Also wisdom save.
yeah. 8.
Roll d8. Oh,
We're all gonna die here, Hades.
That's
Please.
okay. I got a 2.
Don't worry,
So you do
Burger
nothing.
Cat will save.
Yeah.
I just end my turn?
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah. So you can't. You have no reaction now, and
Yeah.
you just do nothing on your turn.
Cool.
But with that, the mothers are up again. Oh god.
This is one of those monsters that
10.
literally just kills you if you have bad RNG.
Yep.
So
Recharge.
hypothetically, you could
Nope.
just never.
yeah, yeah. No, you guys are rolling like shit.
Yep.
Am I
Okay.
still blind as well?
Yeah. Till the end of this
Cool.
turn.
Okay.
Have her 1 second here, because you might be blind again.
Yes! Ah!
Okay, never mind. So, the one Melder doesn't get his blind back, so he's gonna try and bite Davina twice. However, the problem is it has disadvantage in both of those. That's a good miss, and that's a 5. So Davina's fine. The one behind you guys is gonna bite at Booger once.
Oh no.
That's a 5 to hit. That misses. And it's gonna. I need the three of you guys to make uh, another deck save.
Ah! 8 again.
20.
Okay. Amelia, you two. Another deck save.
Sorry. Oh, you need another deck
Yeah,
save.
as this one puts out a chemical blob in the same spot the other one did.
We're getting fucking sludge bombed from Pokemon.
Yeah.
Ah!
So Bilgurk and Amelia, you once again dodge the blinding light. Bilgurk, you're turned the other way instinctively. Um, also wait, one
That's just
second.
out of the confusion.
Yeah, yeah. He also missed. I thought he had advantage on you to start that turn there, but he missed regardless. Um, and your sight comes back and turn up. You're looking straight at this other glove again. As you fall to light. Okay.
Don't
Goddamn it.
worry,
Amelia,
Burger Cat will save.
right.
Ha.
Amelia, you're up with a turn on deck. Amelia, I need a strength and a wisdom save.
Uh, just believe in Burger Cat.
I
I
mean,
know
it's
it
how
can save you.
problematic this is gonna
Okay.
be. I need a strength and a wisdom save from you, Amelia.
Oh, you need another strength and wisdom
Yep.
after I go or right now.
Right now, start your turn.
Okay, strength and wisdom. Okay.
The strength to see if you can move.
Fuck 7 for the wisdom. Dirty. Ooh, 21 for the
Alright.
strength.
I need a D8 from you.
God damn it. I hate this already.
I like how if you fail either, you still might not get to do anything.
7. Alright, can you roll me a D6, please?
Motherfucker.
Like,
Oh my god,
I think
Matt.
that's the best
Quick.
part.
Hey, can you make a, melee attack against Eterna?
Excuse me?
No.
So, by failing the save, creature can't take reactions and rolls a D8 during its turn. On a 1 to 4, does nothing. On a 5 or 6, creature moves in a random internal direction. On a 7 or 8, 7 or 8, yeah, you roll 7 on a D8. The creature makes a melee attack against a randomly determined creature. So I had you roll D6 with 1 and 2 being the Melter, 3 and 4 being Vilgrim, and 5 or 6 being Eterna. So make a melee attack against Eterna, please.
With both of my weapons or just one?
Just one. Just a melee attack with the one you have equipped.
Oh shit, I naturally swing with my short sword first, so I'm really sorry, Siva.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 14.
Hit Siva?
Uh,
That
well,
hit?
No.
no.
His armor
Because-
class 20.
Yeah, I still have my my buff on.
Thank God for
I
buff.
have my
Right.
arsenal on.
Sorry about that.
So just
Eterna's
a
up
fucking
now.
magic shield pops up before you hit me.
Eterna's up now with Davina on deck. I'm sorry, guys. I need
You know what?
another. I need
This
a
is just
strength
one
and
of his
wisdom save.
monsters.
I need a
Okay.
strength and wisdom save.
Okay. Hey, that's a
Okay,
12.
you can move at least.
Wisdom. I mean, that's an 11.
You're fine. Both times. However, you're still blind.
Yeah. So with my blinded turn, I'm going to what Eterna would do is just Burger Cat attack. He's actually just pointing up at the ceiling.
Okay.
And everything is on Burger Cat now.
Which one's he attacking?
It's gonna attack the one behind us.
Oh, the one is creating bigger. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's closer.
Okay. So what's the so roll to hit?
That is going to be 11.
That hits. Also, I'm not seeing those rolls for some reason, which is weird. Anyways,
Oh
so
yeah,
11 hit.
because for whatever reason you can't exactly click on the like the
Yeah.
stats in the
Oh
sheet
yeah.
in extras, which is
Not
stupid,
fair.
but
Yeah. Anyways, 11 hits.
yep.
Um, is this a sauce again?
Sauce spray. 2 again.
Two.
Get lost
So
in the
5
sauce.
thunder.
yeah, that's
5
five
thunder.
damage. Okay. As once again, the sound makes a ripple, and some of it seems to drip away. Um, it's worth noting that it's worth noting that the one that in front of the Vina is about like half as big as it used to be. Um, okay, Davina, you're up, and I'll need a strength and wisdom save from you.
Got it. She's.
Uh,
We are all gonna die down here.
Nah,
it was like,
Oh
we're
my
doing
god, I'm
fine.
sick.
Believe in Burger King.
Okay, that's a 10 for her strength.
alright, so she passes in strength, fails in wisdom. I need a D8 again.
Oh, here we go again. Oh dear God.
Okay, so funny story about that
Oh no.
because the only thing within her reach is a Melder. She hits the Melder.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
She gets one
When you
attack
say
on the
funny
Melder.
thing, it's usually not a funny
Yeah,
thing.
fair. So she gets one attack against the Melder. It has advantage on it because mother is still restrained.
Okay.
17 plus something. Yes, that hits.
Yeah. 7.
For 7 points of damage. As Devine makes another slash at this Melder, as she's holding her head as the voices just keep getting to her. She takes a random swing, and the only thing near her was a Melder. Okay, this is Bill Girk's up.
I will
Yay.
be right back.
I have
Cool.
to make a wisdom save, don't I?
Yeah, wisdom and strength.
21 on the wisdom
That's fine.
and 10 on the strength.
You just succeed the strength one.
Cool.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
so
it's not in front of me anyway. So.
you have full control of your body this turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a dire wolf,
Okay.
and I will attempt to bite the goopy boy.
Okay.
But since I have an ally within 5 feet, it triggers pack tactics.
Yeah. Also a large monster now.
Oh,
So you're taking like the entire hallway while also having them underneath you.
Don't
cool.
touch me.
Crit.
For crit, okay. And there's
Because I have to roll these things manually. How do I?
so crit, you just double the dice.
Okay, so it'll be 4d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeet. That's 15 damage.
Okay, 15 damage.
And it has to make a DC 13 strength save to be knocked prone if it can be knocked prone.
That's a fail, but it can't be knocked prone.
Yeah, I figured.
That's it. Kind
Another
of
goop.
she's like on it, and it kind of like pops back up. Um, this
Alright.
one is looking about the same size as the one that's fighting Davina right now. What else you doing? Nothing.
That's all I can do because I don't plan on running anywhere.
Valid. Okay. So the Mothers are up next. Meaning Eterna, you can see again, potentially.
You can see.
They don't get it
Oh,
back.
he's gone. He's gone
Right.
right now.
Okay. Um. So Bilgrick, since you just hit it, the one in front of you is gonna make two attacks on you, two bites at you.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit and a crit
Well, my AC is 17.
on the direwolf. Oh, right, you have the bonus because you're right.
E.
Yeah. So, the first attack is. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Uh, 15
I realize these things can't fucking hit, but when they hit, they hurt.
Oh boy. Well, good thing I have a lot of extra hit points right
So
now.
the first one, it's 10 plus 19. Wait, no, 19 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as one of the mouse bites into it,
Mhm.
and the second one. 45
I take total of 45
on the second bite.
just from the second bite.
There's a crit.
Uh, cool. I am down. Surprise. 45 is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Davina's getting hit twice. He's at disadvantage though because that's an 11, which misses, and a 13 on Davina.
Yes.
It's a miss. Yeah, 13 misses Davina. Oh, nothing. A 13 misses Davina. Yep. Cool. Okay. Um, Eterna, you can see again as your friend in front of you down there. As you guys are doing this, as you go at the end of this round, all you guys hear is a thunk
Yay, reinforcements.
as
Because I'm
um
gonna die.
you hear 6 feet hit the ground in the cavern. But yeah, that's that. Next up is Amelia, followed by Eterna.
Oh, another wisdom and strength check.
Yep.
Motherfucker, I hate you.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well, I definitely failed my strength. That's a 4.
Okay.
And that's a 10 on wisdom.
So you succeed the wisdom save. So you have action in this turn. However, your speed is 0.
Okay, I can still hit it from where I'm at. And
Yep.
if I can't, I can still throw shit, so.
Yep. Yeah, you can't move.
Okay. 18.
Hits.
Okay. 8 points of damage for that one. That's a nat 20. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
11 for crit.
Damn, you coming through with your dagger and your um short
Short
sword
sword.
and just start taking out mouths and eyes like no tomorrow. This one's looking pretty hurt or pretty small. Besides of it, Eterna's up, followed by Davina. But Eterna, I need you to make 2 saves again. Oh,
He's not back yet.
he's not back yet.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll grab some water quickly then.
Yeah, so this is a fun encounter. Oh, okay.
We're all gonna possibly die. What's so fun about that?
Nah, we're not gonna die. We're just getting back up. So we're good.
I'm back.
We're probably not gonna have background for another 2 rounds at least.
For what?
Oh,
Maybe
we were
one.
talking about the backup.
Back
Not
up.
backup. Actually, I think I was probably pull up the backup sheet. Um, Wait, see if we're back yet. I heard a mic go off. I wonder if it was him. How's everyone doing?
Good, except for the part where I'm dying.
Yeah, sorry about
Oh, don't be. It's not your
that.
fault.
I mean, kind of is. Oh well.
Eh, but yeah, I've never fought these before.
Yeah, I've never fought during Mothers before.
Yeah.
No, I've never used them before as a sport. I didn't realize how annoying they were. Holy shit! I was like, it's got a CR2. They can handle this.
What, a creature that prevents all actions and movement can be annoying?
Yeah, I didn't realize they did. Like, I do know what happens when they kill you, though.
I do not want to know what happens when they kill you.
Like full kill, not like I'll put you down like that one did.
Yeah, I'm assuming it involves becoming part of it.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Ugh. Sorry, what was that? Did they tell you where you guys, anyone where you went to bed all, or did they miss that?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I think he
Okay.
said something about water, maybe. But
No,
I highly doubt it
uh,
now.
80s went to go get some water.
That's me. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man. Ugh. Yeah.
You getting sleepy?
Sorry.
You getting sleepy?
Yeah, not really. Allergies bugging me. That's about it. Ugh. Yeah. What are you guys about to other than work? Ugh, okay. Ugh. Ugh. Nice typing.
Okay, it's just gonna be another few minutes.
Okay. That shouldn't be too bad then. Nice. Now he's coming back. Ugh. Oh, the Devils lost their 13-game win streak today.
The Devils? Like Jersey?
Yep. Yeah, they went 3-3 for the first 6 games of the year, and then won 13 straight.
Wow.
Yeah, they lost today. Apparently, they had 3 goals disallowed. Yep. That figures to end at some point. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll keep going.
Have either of you, or I guess any of you, uh, fought against the knights yet? DBD?
No, not yet. I've been too busy doing stuff, and I don't have my desk here yet. So if I do want a game, it's on the table in the kitchen.
Ah,
Yeah, or on my Switch, which doesn't have DVD on it. Thank God.
what?
Yeah,
I'm sure
right.
it'd be a great port.
Yeah, at least if right. At least
Just like
Boston won
Cobalt.
today, right? At least Boston lost today too. So the league standings don't change whatsoever.
Sorry about that. You know,
Alright, no worries.
us Americans, Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow,
Ew.
right? Yeah. Um. So yeah, you're up. I need you to make. Uh, Bilger just. No, no, Bilger. Amelia, I just
I
did a
got crit and
strength
died.
roll. Yeah, Bilger. Yeah, Bilger. Yeah, yeah. So I rolled. He attacked him twice. I rolled one hit. Second one crit. Did 45 damage.
The
Mm.
crit did, not the other hit. Not them together, just the first hit.
Hmm.
Crit.
Yeah.
Um, and then then you guys got reinforcements to drop down. And then Amelia went crit it back, so it's looking pretty rough. I need you to make a wisdom and strength save
Yep,
for me now.
wisdom and strength. Okay, 13 strength.
Okay, you can move.
Six.
Roll a d8. Okay, roll a d4.
3.
Move down one space.
No. No. Wait, down. Oh, okay, south.
Yep, move self one space.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Well,
Yep. Davina's up now. I'll need to say things from her. A strength and wisdom save. And now understand why these things are problematic.
yeah, you roll bad. You're fucked.
I
Stealing actions and movements is pretty good.
Yeah, right. Laura, you there?
I'm here.
Cool. I need Davina wisdom and strength saves.
Ah, yes.
You don't sound happy about that.
14
You're fine.
and 7. No, 13.
And 13. Cool. So she can move and has her turn pretty much.
She
What's
actually
Davina
kind of
doing?
passed out beside me, so I'm
Oh,
Kill
for her.
them! Kill
She,
that's
them!
fair.
she zonked out
Yeah,
beside
Kill
me. So,
it!
yeah.
Just a sweet little baby.
A
Kill
nine
it!
hits.
first one's a fail.
9 hits.
14. The
They
first
both
one
hit.
hit.
Well, actually,
Oh,
actually,
That was
sorry. The first one's a 14 because you give advantage because it's still restrained.
oh, okay.
it's been stuck
I
there the whole
forgot
time.
she has
Yeah,
advantage.
it gave up once food was in range. It gave up.
15.
Yeah, those both hit. So
Oh.
two hits.
Uh,
6.
6 and 8.
Hey, they're looking honestly like exactly the same size at this point.
Motherfucker.
The two of them look the exact same size, but they both look a lot smaller than they were originally. With that, Bilgerk, make your first death save of the
Yeah.
campaign.
16.
That's a success.
Yeah. Who's next? Because it's not me.
No. Thankfully it's reinforcements.
Okay.
Holy shit.
NPC strong.
There's a 50 feet of movement.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Cool. Um. Gonna make a couple of. So you guys watch from around this corner as just buried on the corner. Um. The Warforged that had saved people come back for you guys. Um. Also brought the wolf down with him. Who's dashing over here? Um. Basically comes running. You hear the clanking before you see him as he comes by and whips out a bunch of punches towards this thing.
I can't see what's happening.
Those all hit because that. Um,
I just hear a lot of smacking and slapping. What's happening?
that's press 10, 1. Anything? Yeah, he's gonna use that. So yeah, um, for 37 points of damage over 4 punches. Um,
Yep.
Bilgert and Amelia, you guys get sprayed, and literally is sprayed by red goop.
Wouldn't know. Not conscious.
You wouldn't know. Um, as the area, it's still hard to walk in, but it's slowly receding. Um, that's his turn, which is best his action and his bonus. Uh, okay. With that, it's the last Melther's alive's turn. Did not get his charge back. Didn't attack Davina twice again. So first ones they both at disadvantage because restrained.
Are we saved?
It's a 9 to hit Davina, which doesn't do that, and a 4. So yeah. With that, um, Amelia, you're up. Followed by Turna. I'll need the
Do I
saves again.
still need to make wisdom and strength saves?
Just a wisdom. Just a
Oh,
wisdom.
motherfucker.
As you are
The worst
currently,
one.
10.
you succeed
Fuck yeah!
barely.
Barely. But
Fuck
you
it.
succeed.
Succeed. Okay. I know this is probably not the best decision to do, but I'm just gonna googie gooch. I'm gonna help try to kill
Yeah,
this thing.
you have advantage on those
Oh yay!
because restrained.
Oh, that is a nat 20 if I ever saw one.
Nice,
12 points of damage
nice.
and 21.
That hits.
6.
How do you want to do this?
I don't want to do what?
Kill
You
it.
killed it.
I, well, my last weapon
It's
was my.
basically a glob of mouths and eyes.
Ooh.
Style on him.
Style on him.
I
You know,
literally just want to cut this thing in half and just be healed. I don't want to be at 8 health anymore. That's where I want to be at.
Oh, yeah, you're at 8 health. That's pretty bad.
man, I could hope if I could fucking see what's happening.
You see, yes, you can see it by the way. So how you want to do this with me? How you want to do this with me?
I honestly don't give a shit.
Hey,
I want it dead.
so rushing up beside your friend, sword starts drawn, and basically just screaming at the pain this thing has caused. These things have caused. You just start slashing and slashing and slashing, and you're slashing well past the point where it's just a blob on the ground now, and it's still slashing until Davina finally pulls you back. Um, to this point, the Warforged, you guys can see, since the SSC fall, only has one gold eye in his right eye socket. So that one's just black and hollow. When you see some gears turning back there, literally. Um, you hear his deep metallic voice. You guys did well. As he kneels down. Well, 1 second. Lost that. As he kneels down and pops out two little vials, tosses one to you and me in the eyes. It says drink. As he puts the other one down Bilger's throat.
Hey, bottoms up. Just fucking. Chug.
Okay, heal. Roll 4d4 plus 4.
Four. Okay, 4d4 plus 4. That's shitty. That's only 10.
You heal 13 Bilger
Oh, okay.
as he pours a potion of greater healing down your throat.
I got two. I had 3 ones and a 3. That was bullshit.
Wolf's coming there. Yeah, what's it? Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I got the shitty end of the stick.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Man, he's like,
I mean, I could
I
heal
can't.
you.
Some more if you want. Yeah. Healers. I
Killer.
I commend you all. You hear from in his deep metallic voice. I commend you all for
Not dying?
well that, but for also fighting those gnolls. I unfortunately didn't see him as a threat, but that was a mistake. I'm just glad you guys didn't die to those Melders. The name is Slaughter. I work for the council. You guys have a good word with me. I plan on quickly going through this and seeing if anything else is down here. You guys are more welcome to join, or you can go back. It's up to you.
If
The
there's
rope, your
any,
friend.
if there's any more mouthers, fuck those.
Agreed. And he says that he just shakes his one hand, and you see a bunch of the red blobs just come out of it. Well, follow me, or don't. It's up to you. And with that, we start to take off, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
All right,
With
before we
your
end,
party, yeah.
a level 1 spell slot, Emilia, heal for 6. Yep. All right, now we can end it.
I'll heal you.
With Bilgert still on the floor but conscious.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, he's he's alive. That's what matters. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
All passes.
We got rescued by Foo Cuddly Poops.
right.
My plan is to refer to him as that, and if he corrects me, I'm like, we both know that's not your real name. So either he says it or he goes by Foo Cuddly Poops.
Oh no.
That's my
And
The blackmail.
you guys just visibly see the green like markings on him just turn red for a second before going back. Slaughter.
He's a mood ring, too.
doing it. My
He
skin.
changes
Also,
colors when he's
Vilgric,
angry.
you know that the person who made this was the Goblin from the Heroes Party
Yeah.
back in the Red Stick made him.
Yep.
Yeah. It's level 3, right?
Yep.
We are level 3.
Okay, 1 second. I was checking
We are
something.
level 3?
Oh yes,
We're
R.
already level 3.
Yep. We're already level 3.
Oh yeah, we're already level 3. I don't want to be level 3 no more.
I'm checking real quick here.
Bullshit.
One more Mouther.
12 more Mouthers.
Okay, let's see here. So, right. I need to. Cool. There we go. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. You guys are close.
One more Mouther.
Alright, with that, I'll see you guys next Tuesday
Yep.
Silly.
or Wednesday, depending when
Bye.
you guys work, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are
Yeah.
people's schedules.
Yep. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.